Hello traders, welcome to another episode of Trading Talks with PrimeXar. Today's topic is going to be a bit spicy for the Forex markets. This is going to be a topic that we all discuss in the trading groups. I am Sumithra from PrimeXar, and today with us we have trainer Vrinda. So, stay with us as we are going to discuss or dig deeper into the evergreen MetaTrader and the super cool broker platforms.
Hi, hello everyone. Good evening once again. Welcome back to Trading Talks with PrimeXar. So let me introduce myself. My name is Vrinda. I'm a financial trainer here at PrimeXar, and thank you so much, Sumi, for the wonderful introduction. So, like Sumi said, today we're going to add a little bit spice to the trading world with the question: why do 90% of the traders they still stick to MetaTrader while the brokers are throwing their shiny platforms out every other day?
Exactly. There are broker apps that are super cool, but traders they hug the MetaTrader like that childhood teddy bear, don't you think?
Yes, Sumi, you're right. So that is very important. So we need to ask our audience like why? Why MetaTrader is so important. That is what we are going to discuss today, isn't it, Sumi?
Yes, Vrinda. So let us know in the comments which platform are you using. Type MT if you are using the MetaTrader or the MetaCodes, or BP if you are using the brokers platform. Let us wait for the comments.
Yes. I can
Okay.
see, yeah, people are responding. They're coming up with empty, and of course, we can see BPs as well, like the broker platforms as well.
Yes. So before we actually proceed with the session, there is a disclaimer. We are here not to promote anything, or we are not trying to certify this MetaTrader or brokers platform as good or bad. We are only here to discuss the features and educate you so that you will be self-sufficient with taking the decision yourself.
Yes, you're right, Sumi. So I think people are also responding. Then, yes, like the disclaimer Sumi mentioned here, we're here not here to like certify or promote anything. We are just having an open discussion, a very healthy discussion. We're discussing the features of MetaCodes and the other broker platforms.
That's correct, Vrinda. So, let me ask you this
Mm.
question. Why is this meta code a big thing, or why is it such a big deal?
Yeah. So, Sumi, I believe that that is such a great place to start this discussion. So, MetaCords is the company which is providing the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, commonly known as MT4 and MT5, which is the most popular trading platform worldwide.
Yes.
So, there is a common confusion available among some traders that they are MetaTrader is a broker. They are not. So listen me carefully that I repeat, MetaTrader is not a broker. They are a platform provider.
Great, thank you, Vrinda, for clarifying that for us. So, MetaTrader is like a neutral ground,
Yes,
correct?
you're right.
Like you said, it is a platform that offers you to trade in the Forex market, correct?
Yes, Sumi, you're exactly correct. So now coming to your question, why is it matter or why exactly this is important? So when we look into the MetaTrader, we can see that among the comments, in the comments also we can see a lots of empties like the MetaTrader are
Yes,
there,
I
right?
see.
So traders trust this platform like anything.
Okay.
There are so many reasons out there, and one of the important reason is MetaTrader is an independent entity. So they stood independent from your broker. That is the main thing. Then the second thing, Sumi, we can say is the platform. The platform itself is licensed and regulated for their integrity. That is one thing. Then last but not the least, we can say that over when we took into the worldwide, we say that people worldwide are using 90% of the brokers are using MetaTrader. Yeah.
Okay, so even if the brokers have these super cool apps, traders are like, nah, nah, I'll stick with the old MetaTrader, don't you think?
Yes, you're right, Subi.
Okay, so Brinda, let me ask you this. So I hear from the brokers, they say that, or it's displayed in their websites that we are incorporated in XYZ country.
Okay.
This sounds so fancy, but for the clarity of the audience, let us try to explain how is it different from being regulated.
Yeah. So, Sumi, you also remember that we had this conversation, the discussion many times with our clients, with our students also at PrimeXar.
Yes.
So, incorporation, this is such a common confusion among traders. So, incorporation is not regulation. Incorporation is like a business registration. For example, Sumi, if you open a coffee shop, that means you will get a registration for your business. That is incorporation. But it doesn't mean that you can handle or you are eligible to handle other people's money. So
Okay.
that is the difference of incorporation.
Okay, so by this, I can say that I can tomorrow open Sumi and Vrinda Forex Trading Private Limited.
Yes, you're right, Sumi. We can start our own Forex company
Sure.
also with the incorporation. And of course, you will also get an incorporation certificate within 2 to 3 days if you register your company within any offshore countries.
Yes.
But regulation is totally different.
Okay.
This is the official license. Dear audience, regulation is the official license from the financial authorities. We know that financial authorities like FCA, ASIC, Cyprus, Securities and Exchange Commission. So if you're getting a license, the broker is getting a license from these financial authorities, that is the regulation. And not only that, if your broker is having regulation, that means they have gone through a lots of background checks, compliance rules, and a lots of checks, the verifications. So at the end, what will happen is that they can, and audits also, financial audits is also there. So at the end, we can say that they can legally handle the financial service, provide the financial services. Not only that, they can hold clients' funds, they can offer forex trading as well. So it takes them like the most trustworthy broker among when with regulation. So no, nowadays we can see that a lots of websites are there having this showing incorporation certificate, but that is not regulation. So when it comes to incorporation, like Sumi, for our company we can get a certificate within 2 to 3 days.
Yes.
But regulation, it will take months to years to get that certificate. That is that difficult because the broker have to go through all the verification, all the background checks. Once all the boxes are ticked, then only they will get the regulation certificate. So once they got this, they are regulated. Nowadays, like I said, that in websites we can see. So always before sign up with your broker, check their website, check their regulation. If they're saying that they're regulated, you can also cross check by checking it at the regulator's website. For example, if your broker is regulated in Cyprus, okay, so go ahead to the Cyprus regulators website, the official website, and check the details of the broker there. If they are regulated, you can find the option like the details there, not at the broker's website.
Okay. So to summarize this of what you have said in simple words, incorporation is like getting a driver's license.
Yes, you're right.
And regulation is like having a traffic police monitor you while you're driving, correct?
Yes, so that is such a perfect analogy. I believe that our audience will find it very easy to understand the difference between incorporation and regulation. So when we look into these scams, we know that nowadays loads of scams are happening, especially the broker scams. So out of these scams, 60% of the brokers are incorporated. They are not regulated. So that is one important thing we need to check. So just we can ask our audience that how many of you have checked your broker's license before even sign up with the broker. You can, yes, you can comment your answers in the comment box like yes or no, or just a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Okay, great. Meanwhile, we get these answers. Oh, I see a couple of yeses.
Yes.
Great, guys. Thank you very much.
And we are getting a little bit thumbs down also. No worries. Maybe after this session, you can start check your regulations, the broker's regulations.
Definitely. Okay, so Vrinda, let us connect to today's session.
Okay,
the MetaTrader and the brokers platform. Okay, so we discussed some of the features of the MetaTrader already. So now I heard some scary stories about the brokers.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll understand or we'll talk about what happens with these broker-owned platforms, what they actually do, or what happens there. Can you please explain?
Yeah. So, same like you, Sumi, right? I have also gone through that means when we were having conversations with our clients, they also mentioned some of the difficulties in the broker-owned platform. So when we look into the problems, we can find it that one important thing is the price spikes. In the broker platforms, the brokers, they can artificially spike or they can delay the charts.
Yes.
Yeah, that is possible. That means, for example, so that if they do so, they will maybe able to like make you hit your stop loss, or else they make you miss your take profit.
Yes, for example, so these price hikes, they are only visible in the broker platforms, but the same is not available in the trading or the MetaTrader, correct?
Yes, you're right. So
Yeah.
those kind of artificial spikes or the delays we can see in broker platforms. And one other important complaints we got, it is normally available there in the market, is the delay in the order execution. So if you are trading in the brokers platform, they are not directly connected to the LPs. We are not saying that all brokers are like this, but there are brokers like this. So they are not connected to the LPs directly at some case. So as traders, what we will think while trading, we will think that we are trading in the real market. But no, you are trading against the broker's internal system. Yes. So if you click a buy, there are high chances that it won't get executed at the correct place. Maybe there are chances that it will get executed at a different price or even at a worse price. So these price delays can happen. So not only that, one, if they are not connected to the LPs directly, there are high chances of that delays in the entry and exit, and more slippage can also happen.
Yes, and to add to that, if there is high volatility in the market, the orders are rejected sometimes.
True.
Correct?
Yes, the chances are very high. And then we look into another problem. That is one thing you also heard that when people are complaining that if a trader is making consistent profit, like a good amount of profit, what will happen is that they will experience a magical block in their withdrawal.
Yes, I heard this.
Yes, that is another thing. And last but not the least, we can mention one more issue, is that there will be platform crash. That means, for example, a big news is hitting, okay, a big economic data or news is hitting in the market. Sometimes the traders can experience a market, not a market crash, a platform crash.
Okay. So I know this classic one. Sorry, technical glitch. I mean, how long should I have to wait for the glitch to resolve? Or maybe I'll go broke, Vrinda. Okay.
Yes.
So as we discussed about these difficulties in the brokers platform, let us know in the comments if you have faced these weird price spike or any sudden app crash. Let us know, or see, we call these horror stories because you're trying to book profit and then you go get these errors.
Yes.
No worries at all. So let us know in the comments. We would love to know it. And now that we're trying to understand these features, so let us understand, Vrinda, the backstory.
Okay.
I mean, why would these brokers build their own platforms in the first place?
That is such a good question, Sumi. Like in the discussion, we should also know the backstory, right? Instead of telling these, and this, we should know what is happening in the backside, right?
Yes.
So we can say that why these brokers come up with this broker platforms, the different trading platforms. Sometimes there are genuine reasons like the custom features, better design, and easy deposit. For example, in MT5 or MT4, we know that there are some inbuilt features. But when we look into the broker platform, sometimes there are custom features are there, and the design wise also it is good. And some broker platforms even offer one-click deposit option, so it will make everything convenient and easy for the trader, right? So this is it. This is one side. Yes. And when we look into the other side, there are brokers who are building these platforms to control everything.
Okay.
Control in the sense, control the charts, control your trades, and control everything. That means if you are in a broker's platform, you are literally trading in their environment. If they want to manipulate your prices, if they want to freeze your trades, they can do that very easily because everything is under their control. So that is what happening.
Okay, so if I get it correct, this MetaTrader is like a clear glass.
Yes,
everything is visible, but sometimes the brokers' platforms are tinted. I mean, you can't see through it, correct?
Okay. Yes, Sumi, like you mentioned, this is a clear glass. So the word came to my mind is transparency.
Yes.
So
correct.
when it comes to MetaTrader, it is a safe place because it is transparent. It is directly linked or connected with the liquidity providers. They are integrated with the tier 1 and tier 2 LPs like the banks and the financial institutes. So if your broker is using the MT4 or the MetaTrader platform, that means that they are directly connected with the real market. Okay, so the brokers, it is very hard to do any sort of manipulation. And not only that, if your broker is using the MetaTrader platform, then they can't actually fake the market feed. That is impossible. That is impossible. Not only that, all of your trades, the logs, whatever things you are doing, everything will be recordable. There will be proof. For example, if you are having any sort of complaint for any trader, sorry, any broker, okay, then you can simply take all the proofs, records from MetaCodes, the MetaTrader platform, and you can simply go to the regulators, or you can go to the MetaCodes itself, or even to the court.
Yes.
Like you can go to them to seek the justice.
Correct.
Yeah, that possibility is also there. And not only that, nowadays we know that people are using bots, indicators, and all.
Yes.
When if you're using this MetaTrader, then you don't have to make each bots or indicators for each broker. With a single platform, you can use the same strategy across multiple brokers. But in the broker platform, it is difficult, because if it is supporting in one platform, for the next platform, you need to build another bot or another indicator like that.
Yes, thank you very much for decoding this, Vrinda. So let us understand the other side, the broker platform. Uh, for our understanding that the broker controls everything.
True.
Correct. So there is no third party audit, or there are no guarantees.
Mhm.
I mean, you are trusting entirely on the broker themselves.
Yes.
Correct. So guys, be honest. And I should also acknowledge this, that the MetaTrader looks so old school. I mean, because it has been there in the industry for past 20 years. But you are so sure that your data is not floating all over the world, correct?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. So that was the features, Vrinda, correct? We tried to acknowledge some of the features of the MetaTrader and what happens in the broker platform,
Yes,
correct?
you're right. Yes.
So now I have a most common question that you, me, and the audience can also have. We are trading, okay. But what if something goes south? I mean, like we mentioned, if there is a price manipulation or my funds go missing,
Okay.
how will I deal with it?
Yeah, that is such a common question. Like everyone have, just in case if you are about to invest in something or somewhere.
Correct.
So, what if I told you as a trader, if you are experiencing some difficulties, like Sumi said, if things are not going in your way properly, what if I told you in MetaTrader itself, there is a solid solution? You might be using the MetaTrader app in your mobile, right? Sumi, you also know that. Okay, I
Yes.
think it will be better if we share this to the audience.
Correct.
Okay, so those who are watching us or those who are in the live, you can maybe check now or maybe later in the MT5 app, mobile application. I'm talking about in the mobile application. If you click any broker's name, it will take you to a broker profile. So this is a feature in the mobile application. So in the broker profile, you can see all the details of the broker, like the regulation, license number, contact details, email ID, everything you can see. And below that, there is a button to raise a problem or raise an inquiry or something like that. So this will help you to file a complaint. If you have some sort of complaint in any broker, then click on this and file a complaint to the broker in MetaCodes itself, inside the app itself. So what will they do? They can investigate on your complaint, and if they found them guilty, they can even ban the traders from their platform. So why you are still confused? If you have this kind of solution at your fingertip, you just need to use it wisely. That's it.
Great, Vrinda. I mean, use it wisely, guys. See, we have all the things that are available at our fingertips. So let us use it wisely, like Vrinda said. And with understanding the MetaTrader features of what if goes wrong, I guess they have one word that can relate to is MetaTrader works like a watchdog. Correct?
Yes, you're right.
So the other part, but the broker-owned platforms, we can say that there are no third-party audits. There is no transparency in the trade history, and also I can say that if something goes wrong, you will end up complaining to the same person who caused you the problem. Correct?
Yes. So this remind me of an incident
Mhm.
which happened earlier. So this happened with one of my client. So she was trading very successfully with a broker. Broker is regulated, of course, but she was using the broker's trading platform, not the MetaTrader.
Okay.
So she was making good profits, but at some point she find it some difficulty in withdrawal.
Hmm.
So she couldn't withdraw the profits.
Hmm.
So what happened is that she contacted the local authorities, but they said we can't help. It is out of our jurisdiction. The broker itself is regulated in some other place. So better you go to the regulatory board. So they went to the regulatory board. Then what happened? The response was quite surprising. But they said that okay, your all of you when we go through your details, all of your transactions were happened in crypto and USDT and all. So there is no proper proof of everything, and not only that, you initially you agreed to the terms and conditions of the broker itself in the platform. So that was really surprising. But what happened later, this thing, that whatever profits she made, everything was gone into as a null profit. So this is what happening.
Hmm.
Yes.
Correct, Vrinda. So we can also see some, viewers
Mhm.
connecting to it.
Okay.
We can ask if someone really has tried to file a complaint with a broker or any regulator.
Yes.
So let us know the story in the chat box, guys. So, like Brenda said, after the incident, we should let's be fair. We should
Okay.
understand that not all broker platforms are bad. Some are excellent, some are very secure, and most of the brokers I have seen, they are very honest.
Yes.
Brenda.
True.
Correct. So we are only trying to let you aware of the limitations that are there with these platforms. So it is that you have to do your homework so that you will be safe for the future.
Yes, like Sumi said, we're not saying that all brokers are bad. That we mentioned multiple times in our discussions. We're just having a conversation like a discussion. So there are good brokers out there, like Sumi mentioned, there are secured, honest brokers are there. But there are some other brokers also, they're doing some sort of manipulations in their market. So as a trader, you have to do your homework wisely.
Correct.
There is no one else is going to do that for you. So look for regulations, look for transparency, and always be aware about the risk out there in the market.
Correct. Okay, guys. See, I guess you have been taking or consuming a lot of information until now. So let us try to have some fun. We'll
Yes.
have a quick rapid fire.
Okay, great.
Okay. So let open your chat box and let us know which one would you choose. Would you choose the MetaTrader 4 or the MetaTrader 5? MT4 or MT5? Would you choose in the MetaTrader again, the light themed one or the dark themed one?
Okay. Sounds nice. People are responding.
Great.
Wow. Yeah. So
And
happy to see that if people are there, like they're listening to our words.
thank you very much, guys. Next question is, would you trade in gold, or is it trading in gold or trading in Forex pairs for you?
Yeah, and the last one is from me. Have you ever seen any chart spikes in your charts that which will make you throw your phone away? So be honest, guys. You can use the chat box. And okay, so let me ask you, Sumi. Like, of course, I know that you are going with MT5. So,
Yes.
which is your favorite theme?
That theme, of course, because it makes everything clear.
Oh, great. I also go with dark theme, which will gives a good like clarity,
Yes.
especially in the green and red color kinds.
Yes.
Yeah. And wow, I can see lots of love towards gold in the comment box.
Of course. It's like we'll invest in gold at home and also in Forex market.
Okay, no worries, dear audience. Look, we are not saying that no platform is perfect. Of course, we know that, right? But MetaTrader will gives you three T's like transparency, third party audit, and trust. Always keep this in your mind. That's it.
Correct. So brokers app may look super cool or they give you fancy dashboards, but always ask who controls your environment so that you will understand what are you dealing with or where are you investing your funds in.
Yeah, that is such a great question. Like, who controls your trading environment? So, while trading as a trader, be smart and be safe. And always look for platforms, those who are regulated, audited, and proven over the time.
Correct. And before we sign off, let us know in the comments or just with a thumbs up if you were aware of any of these features before we shared in this session.
Yeah, and not only that, and if you need any sort of help in finding the perfect broker, or you need us to find the red flags in forex market, just DM us Safe Trader. We are there to help you.
Correct. And until next time, guys, trade safe, stay safe, and never stop questioning what you see on the charts. Okay?
Okay, traders. By then, catch you in the next session.
Bye, traders.